In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single Series 1 lock-in card from worst to best in NBA 2K24 My Team. If you guys don't know, these are all of the lock-in cards currently in the game from the Series 1 collection. There's going to be one Ruby lock-in for each team. So for the Pelicans, it's CJ McCollum. For the Pistons, it's Bojan. For the Raptors, it's OG Anunoby. And you guys get the point. It's going to be for all 30 NBA teams. And then the Eastern Conference is going to lock in for Bam Adebayo. So if you get all of the Eastern Conference teams, you know, all the Ruby cards like DeJounte Murray, Garland, you know, Brogdon, you know, Russell Westbrook's West, but you guys get the point, right? If you collect all the Eastern Rubies, which is 15, you get this Amethyst Bam. And then once you collect all the 15 West Rubies, you do get Jamal Murray. So then I think you get a Pink Diamond Mike Malone coach as the final lock-in for the Series 1 collection. But I wanted to show you guys all of the Ruby cards and just rank them from which I think is the worst in the game to which is the best, so you guys kind of get an idea of which cards I'd recommend locking in for. But at the number 32 spot, I do think is going to be Daniel Gafford. He's not a terrible center. Like, I feel like all of these Rubies really aren't that bad. He's just going to be a little bit on the slower side. Can't shoot a 3-ball, and I feel like his defense is okay, but doesn't seem to be a very good defender. He's just an average card, right? He's not terrible, but I don't think he's really that great in game, so I do think he's going to be the worst Ruby lock-in card. At the number 31 spot, I do have Malcolm Brogdon. 6'4", can only play shooting guard, 6'10" wingspan. He's not bad all around. I'm just not the biggest fan of his jump shot. His dribble sigs really don't seem to be the best, and he's not a great defender, so I think he's going to be at number 31. At number 30, I got Rudy Gobert. He's going to be a great defender, 7'1" at center, 7'8" wingspan. Just the speed and the 3-ball, I feel like it's just going to be too low for a card, even though, yes, he's a great interior defender, and you could potentially have him a little bit higher on this list. I just don't think for a Ruby Series 1 lock-in card, he's really going to be all that great. At number 29, I do have Chris Middleton, 6'7" at small forward, 6'10" wingspan. He can shoot the 3-ball a little bit, right? 83 ball, has an 82 mid-range, some decent shooting badges, and he's not that terrible of a defender. You know, 81 perimeter, 72 interior defense. He's got like a 65 driving dunk, 72 speed, 72 acceleration. So he's a decent card all around, just not really anything too crazy. At number 28, I do have the Terry Rozier Ruby card. He's going to be 6'1" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan. He's fairly quick. I mean, 83 speed, 83 acceleration. He can dunk the basketball, you know, good ball handling, good speed with ball. Like Terry Rozier, I think is actually really good for number 28. At number 27, I do have Tim Hardaway Jr., who I think I'm actually going to switch. I think I'm going to throw Terry Rozier over Tim Hardaway. So I'm going to go Tim Hardaway at number 28. I just feel like he really doesn't do too much at the shooting guard position, being 6'5", so he's going to be my 28th best lock-in card for this Series 1 collection. And then at number 27, like I said, is Terry Rozier. At number 26, I think is going to be Bojan Bogdanovic, 6'7" at small forward, 6'11" wingspan. I think probably just a slight upgrade to Chris Middleton with his jump shot. But once again, I think I'm actually going to slide Terry Rozier up to number 26 and have Bojan at number 27. I really didn't realize how good Terry Rozier was, at least on the offensive end. At number 25, I do have the Ruby Devin Vassell. I think this card's actually pretty good. 6'5" at shooting guard, 6'10" wingspan, and he just seems like a solid all-around card. Nothing too crazy about him at number 25, but just a pretty decent lock-in card if you guys want a decent shooting guard in the game from the Series 1 collection. At number 24, I think is going to be Jalen Williams. Only 6'5" at small forward, 6'8" wingspan. Surprised he couldn't play shooting guard because like Tim Hardaway Jr. can and Devin Vassell can, who are all 6'5", so a little bit weird. He can only play the small forward position, but I do like his jump shot this year. Has some pretty good dribble sigs with the Harden escape moves. He's got the Allen Iverson dribble style, so I feel like he moves pretty decent in game for a Ruby card at the small forward position. I got him at number 24. At number 23, I do have DeJounte Murray, 6'5" at shooting guard, 6'3" wingspan. I mean, just a great all-around card. He can do everything at a super high level. So yeah, I do think he's going to be number 23. We got Devin Vassell at number 25, Jalen Williams number 24, and then DeJounte Murray at number 23. At number 22, I do have Kyle Lowry, 6 foot at point guard, 6'3" wingspan. I like him a little bit more than Rozier because of his jump shot. I think he's got a very knockdown release on quick timing, and that's probably one of my favorite things about this Kyle Lowry card is going to be his release. So I do think he's the 22nd best Series 1 lock-in card. At number 21, I do have CJ McCollum, just a point guard that I think is slightly better than Lowry. You know, being 6'3" at point guard, 6'6" wingspan, going to have a little bit more size. His jump shot's also going to be on quick timing. He's got very solid dribble sigs. I think CJ McCollum actually very underrated, you know, for one of these lock-in cards. At number 20, though, I do have Nikola Vucevic. He's going to be 6'10" at center, 7'4" wingspan, so has the size. The thing I really like about him, though, is he can stretch the floor, you know, with a 72 3 ball and a 78 mid-range. So nice to have a center that can actually shoot and still be a decent defender on the inside. So I got him at number 20. At number 19, I do have Domantas Sabonis. I just think he's Vucevic, a little bit taller with better defense, at least in game, you know, with his animations, and he can also stretch out the floor. His jump shots on quick timing, you know, he's got a decent 3 ball at a 71. At number 18, I do have Jalen Green, who I'm actually going to switch. I'm going to go Sabonis at 18. I'm going to go Jalen Green at 19. I think this Sabonis card is actually a little bit better than expected, and Jalen Green at 19, I mean, is solid, but not going to be anything too special. At number 17, I do have the Ruby Jalen Brunson, 6'2" at point guard, 6'4" wingspan. I think he's a really good 3-hunting guard. His jump shot is one of the fastest bases in the game, I believe, or just a really good base for a short point guard. So I think he's going to be a really good 3-hunter. I mean, he's quick enough where he can drive to the basket, and he also does have a 50 driving dunk, which may allow him to dunk the ball sometimes, but I got him at number 17, I believe, right? He's 17? I think he's 17. At number 16, I do have Austin Reeves, 6'5" at shooting guard, 6'6" wingspan. I mean, just a good all-around card. Jump shot on quick timing, just a good all-around card. At number 15, I do have Cameron Johnson, and this is where I'm going to get into some similar small forwards. So Cameron Johnson at 15, we got Aaron Gordon at 14, I got Jeremy Grant at 13. I think all three of these small forwards are very similar play style. You can kind of switch them in whatever order you want to. I got Cameron Johnson being the worst, only 63 speed and really not that great at defense. If you compare that to Aaron Gordon, who's a much better defender, you know, quicker in game, and then you compare that to Jeremy Grant at 13, who's like a decent defender, fairly quick, and drive to the basket, and does have a pretty knockdown jump shot. At number 12, though, I do have the Ruby DeAndre Ayton. I got him at number 12 and Miles Turner at number 11. I think these two cards are very similar centers. I like Miles Turner a little bit more just because of the jump shot being better, and I believe their speeds are both, you know, fairly low. So yeah, they're similar cards. And then at number 10, I do have the Ruby OG Anunoby, and another very similar, you know, ranking at number 10 and number 9, I got Wiggins and OG. I like Wiggins a little bit more just because I feel like his defense is, maybe not defense is slightly better. I think he's a little bit better at going to the basket. Jump shot really comes down to preference. I think they're both on normal timing, right? Is OG's on quick? Okay, OG's is on quick, which is nice, but I think both these cards very similar at number 10 and number 9. At number 8 is going to be the Ruby Lauri Markkanen, a 7-foot power forward, 7'4" wingspan. He's just got that size and can actually shoot the 3 balls. So I think Lauri Markkanen, one of the best Series 1 Ruby locking cards. At number 7, I do have Jaren Jackson Jr., a really good defender, alongside Embiid at number 6. I think both these cards really good at the center position, can both play very good defense and knock down threes. Very viable center options this early on in the game. At number 5, I do have Russell Westbrook, still an overpowered rim running guard, 6'3" at point guard, 6'7" wingspan. He's got that speed, that quickness, that explosiveness, and really good at finishing at the rim. So Russ, I still think, is going to be the 5th best Ruby locking card from the Series 1 set. At number 4, I do have Jamal Murray. Like I said, he's one of the lock-in cards. Him and Bam Adebayo, he's going to be for the Western Conference. I got him at number 4. I do like this Jamal Murray card. I just think there's a couple better point guards, being Darius Garland. Very close comparison between these two. I just like Garland's jump shot more, and I feel like he's a little bit quicker in game. At number 2, I do have Paolo Banchero. I mean, just that size, that power forward, that wingspan, and overall such a good defender in game. But then at number 1, I think the best card from the Series 1 lock-ins is going to be this Amethyst Bam. 6'9", can play center power forward, 7'2" wingspan. He's one of the best power forwards in the game, also being one of the best centers. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about my rankings. Let me know, do you guys have any of these Series 1 locking cards? Have you guys spent a lot of, you know, MT or real life money and gone ahead and get Bam or Jamal Murray? Have you guys got any of these Ruby cards? And let me know some of your favorites down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.